Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your monthly read for June 2025. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what energies want to come out for you. This is going to be a read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as your North Node if you're a Sagittarius. Okay, guys? Cross watchers are welcome, guys. Let's dive in and see what energies. We're going to start with the first half of the month and then we'll dive into the second half of the month. So whether it's work, love, life, whatever the situation might be, this is going to be tapping into those energies that are most important in the message that you need to hear to get you on your goals, your dreams, and your objectives. Okay, so let's take a look. What is going on for Sagittarius? Thank you guys so much for all your love, your likes, subscribes, and shares. Thank you so much. I'm sending the love right back at you here. Okay, and woo. Let's say, moderation, balancing things out. This is your card. This is Sagittarius. So this is about focusing in on balance, anything that brings in some sort of balance to you, especially emotionally. But wow, guys, really beautiful. I guess you just wanted to make yourself known right here. Okay. So this is all about keeping some sort of moderation. This is focusing in. It even can indicate, and I know that this might be a little different for some of you out there, but this even can indicate a balancing of soulmates. This could be harmonious relationships. This could be a finding tranquility in some sort of way. There is some sort of inner balance, inner kind of like some sort of balance and peace for you here. Okay. So I'm going to leave that out because you wanted to make yourself known. So we're going to put yourself right out here. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that there. All right. I think I'll move it right over here a little bit so it can kind of, you can be in the light. We've got light here. We've got light here coming out behind you here. And then we've got the light over here on this side. So let's dive in. What is going on for Sagittarius? So glad that you're here, guys, and made yourself known. Okay. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the background card. All right. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. Here's more about balancing things out, generosity. And then we've got the Star card. This is beautiful, guys. New inspiration, a renewal in some sort of way. What's at the bottom of the deck? Making progress, okay? So I feel that a lot of you are making progress, could be with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you're making progress in getting greater authority over your mind. And what you're entering into is a sense of calmness. You're entering and rowing into the calmness, and all the swords are upright, which indicates the wisdom that you're bringing with you. So there's nothing that is impeding you here. This is you rowing in the direction with the wisdom that you've gleaned and moving into a calmer territory, especially as it pertains to a mind, your mind here, or perhaps an air sign or a fellow fire sign. But this is what I get that's coming through here. So whatever it is, you're in a good spot right now. You are perhaps in some sort of transition, and now you're manifesting what you want and passionately moving towards it, okay? It's kind of like letting go of the old emotions and bringing in such greater peace and balance, because you get not only balance here, but you get balance here and balance here. So this is quite beautiful. So let's take a look at any numerology that might want to come through for you, just to kind of seal the deal here. All right, let's just take a look. Surrendering. This is coming to fruition. So there's a sense of surrender. Now this is focusing in on your third eye, your crown chakra, but this is the emotions of the body that needed to be surrendered, and perhaps that you connected with source, during that time, or during this, for this underlying energy here. So I feel that there is a sense of a need to surrender to a particular situation that you did in order to get the preferred outcome. So I think that you know what that was because you're already rowing in that direction. And if you're not there, this is saying is to bring that clarity of the mind. If you aren't able to let go or surrender to something, just know that it's going to impede your success in some sort of way, okay? Because if you're desperate for something, person, place, or thing, or in a situation or an outcome, it blocks your manifestation, Sag. And I think that you know this, but this is a gentle reminder that, the more that you struggle to attract what you want, the more that you're pushing it away. Okay. So what I love about this is that it's coming to fruition. So by drawing this card, you're just being encouraged to detach to the situation and surrender the outcome to the divine. So surrender the emotions of the outcome to the divine here. Okay. That spirituality, and to attract what you want, you have to give the universe space to deliver it to you, and that can only be achieved, by getting out of the way, so everything can unfold like as it should. Okay, you're not supposed to make it happen. You're supposed to get into the energy to allow it to happen. Okay, let me repeat that. You're not supposed to make it happen. Your job is to get into the energy to allow the universe to step in and co-create with you and allow it to happen. Okay. And then what happens is the magic flows. Okay. And that's what's creating this balance. Okay. Let the light help balance you. Okay. Generosity equal give and take. This is also even about the balancing, of the chakras here and following your north node of the light. Following the light here, right? So that's key, and following the scales of balancing things here. So anyway, that's your underlying energy. I do get, as we begin your read in the first half of the month, is with this in mind, you are focusing in, you're reaching some sort of independence, some sort of success, luxury of reaching some sort of independence in some sort of way. This is success and achievement, reaching material security in some sort of way. So if you're not there yet, guys, I will tell you that it is already happening here. Okay, because I feel that you're ready for it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like this is attained through your own efforts, not anyone else's efforts, but your very own efforts. And she has this contented kind of expression on her face. And this is about it's almost as if the bird represents her goals, and it represents her, like her plans, and it represents a mastery of that. So even though she's alone, it symbolizes financial independence. It doesn't mean loneliness. It means financial independence. Now, if you haven't been there yet, this is saying finances are going to improve significantly. So allow, to allow those comforts of your life in a better lifestyle, but it also could represent, inheritance. Okay. Yeah. This is work hard carefully towards the directions of your goals, because this is about bringing in rewards for your efforts, and congratulations. And just to kind of add to that, this is persevering towards that. And so this is someone that's looking right at it. And this is fire energy looking right at your material security. Now, this is also about doing the background work on them. So this is the history of this tarot deck. So it's looking at your ancestry and history and putting in doing the background work, persevering, and then reaching that independence. Okay. I also have you moving forward with the expression of emotions, expression of delight with the Knight of Cups. It's moving forward, expressing your emotions in terms of balancing something out. Hey, we need to bring this into a little bit of a greater equilibrium. This is generosity. You giving to someone or someone giving to you. You could be the receiver of this, or you could be the giver of this. You know where you're at here, Sagittarius. Whatever it is, it brings in new inspiration and balance, Aquarius energy. So it's really quite beautiful. I feel that there's a change in a connection or a situation that brings in greater balance. So I couldn't be more excited for you here, guys. All right. So if this is pertaining to your work, let's take a look at what we get here. This is about abundance that is coming through. This is like divine intervention that is happening here with you. It could be light work that you're doing. This could indicate travel as well. It's air related. So like I said, I did talk about the air energies coming through here. So like I said, you might be doing the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might have that in your chart and taking on that energy. But just keep in mind, like, you're all about balance right now, and achieving fairness and equilibrium is your key and your feather in your cap. Okay. So there's some abundance that's coming through. You might get easy money coming through. Okay. So for those of you related to work, now for those of you that it's kind of relating, to love for you, let's take a look at anything else that might come through that's going to be key in terms of bringing in the balance. What do we get here? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your upbringing or your spiritual path. So there could be, you're making choices based upon your upbringing or your spiritual path that you're guided to move on. So if bringing in balance is key for you, fairness, that's a part of your values and your spirituality, that could be coming through. Maybe you're balancing your chakras, and then you're kind of getting with a partner that helps balance things out for you. Maybe there's a more balanced approach in a situation. Okay. Maybe there is a more balanced kind of belief system regarding marriage or getting together or coming together in a relationship. Whatever the case may be, religious factors are key in choosing a partner or in a partnership. So any sort of advice in terms of moving forward that's going to be key. Let's just take a look and see what the Lenormand cards might say, just to kind of get a little bit more deeper here. The Sun card you get. Oh, this is beautiful. You get the stars and the sun. All right. And birthing of something new. But whatever this case is, there is an opportunity. Some of you could have positivity towards a new birth. This could be a birth of a new relationship, a birth of an actual, pregnancy for some of you that are working towards that. But you see that 1 plus the 7 equals 8. That's the infinity symbol bringing in balance. The 3 plus 1 equals 4. That brings in balance on both sides. So there is the birthing of that. Just know that this is confirmation for many of you. Okay. Note your comments below, guys, if that's the case. But this is happiness, energy, confidence, and success. There's a sense of relief and a brightness and a warmness, being very optimistic. And when we do get, with the stork here, this is telling me that you have a restless desire towards what you want. So if there's a restless desire towards what you want, let's go ahead and take a look. And this is about a 10 card and a 6. This is the birthing, okay? The birthing, having the keys to what is going to bring some sort of pinnacle success in some sort of way. Now, what's interesting is that this 19, this is about, maybe it has to do with an institution or a business or law, government, or authority. This is traditional. This is related to traditions, legals, legal situations, political situations. But what I love about this is that you're kind of getting some sort of key to understanding how to work with an establishment or a business, or how to work in business in some sort of way. And your restlessness, there could be some sort of, like I said, restlessness here in terms of some sort of, success in some sort of way, kind of pushing towards that. Okay. Interesting. Huh. So I feel that there is like, another way to look at this, there's a legal change that is being made, a legal change. So interesting, guys. I'm going to leave it there. That's the first half of the month. Let's take a look. This is really good. It affects you, and it just brings in like this sense of fairness that was meant to be. Let's take a look at what comes through in your other energy. Okay. Let's take a look with a new fresh deck in the second half of the month for Sagittarius. What do we get? What do we have? The 2 of Cups. See, look at seeing eye to eye, balance, 2 of Cups, right? Partnership or agreement in some sort of way. Emotionally, feeling amazing. I'm telling you, this is such a beautiful energy. And I feel that it's kind of like working, in your favor in some sort of way. Okay. So let's take a look. Anything more? What do we get? 5 of Wands. Yeah, coming to overcoming something. There's your Knight of Wands, passionately moving forward. Fast movement and change, guys. Yeah, you're fast movement and change for this new beginning. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You got the Empress card, and that just kind of stamps of the approval of this new rebirth, okay? Birthing of something new, and it's gonna happen fast, guys, okay? Because you're passionately moving towards that right now, and there is an opportunity to overcome some sort of obstacle. You've had an emotional awakening, and you've balanced something out. The two cups here, overlooking your energy, and the two of cups here. So there is some sort of partnership or agreement. You could be joining forces with another one, connecting with a bond, whether it's romantic or otherwise. There is a connection or a unity or a partnership that is giving you some sort of emotional renewal. In other words, you have a chance to think, to be able to move forward in a more balanced emotional way. Give me another card on the Ace of Cups. What do we get? Your High Priestess, leading with your heart, leading with your intuition. You can listen to your intuition more and see beyond that of which is hidden. And your intuition is giving you this guidance on which cup to take, which cup to move forward with. The Ace of Cups, like I said, really talks about it just really talks about love, creativity, and a spiritual initiation. And it's overcoming some sort of obstacle. What is this obstacle? To get to the Sun card, you're focusing on that new vibration, and the Knight of Swords being very disciplined and direct. All right, this could be new vibrancy with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I do get Leo energy coming through as well. But this is the Sun card, having a direct approach, being very disciplined and moving towards that vibrancy that you want. Like I want this new energy. I want balance. I'm going to get it. And when Sagittarius has their mind on something, you typically get it, okay? This is you allowing this opportunity. You're understanding the balance between of making something happen, which you're really, really good at, but also allowing something to happen based upon your intuition and using that and co-creating with the universe in some sort of way. I can just tell you is that moving forward passionately, there's going to be fast action, movement, travel, change, speed, progress, and excitement towards this new beginning. So whatever's happening is happening for the greater good and for you, okay? And I feel that you're putting in the work. So there's that pentacle work energy coming through. So the Eight of Pentacles is often referred to as apprenticeship. This is learning a new skill or a new profession, right? And it's showing up when there's also an offer of new employment. So I do want to let you know that, or perhaps you're taking on a new position or a new relationship that restores this balance. And boy, does it bring in a lot of passion, because you've got this Sun card, you've got this coming through, you got it coming through passion, success, and happiness. And with the Empress, it's about using your creativity in a fast, productive way. So this is quite beautiful. What does the Lenormand have to say about this? I'm just curious. Let's just get to the nitty gritty on this. Okay, so let's just take a look. In fact, I'm going to shuffle this. Okay, that wants to come through. Okay, you got the Child. Okay, you got the Child. And what other card do we want to get for Sagittarius? Okay, there it is. Child, and oh my gosh, I think it's a Lily. Okay, so you got the 13 card. 13 with the, again, we go into 1 + 3 = 4. This is the beginning of a student, innocence. Again, you could be birthing something new. Note your comments below, guys, on what this is for you in the month of June, because it could be a new business, a new relationship. Maybe it's being a student. Maybe you started back in school. This could be a baby, or this could be a birthing under 18 is what I'm getting. Or it could be that childlike innocence of you pushing forward, within something, like again, a new beginning. It's being like it's being like a little bit immature, starting out, only because it's something new. So there could be something new that you are birthing. Okay. Now I do get the flower card here, which is the Lily, and this is peace. So it's the innocence. It's immaturity plus maturity. This is so interesting, and it's kind of like the balance of immaturity and maturity. You've grown from something. Now it could also indicate retirement. Maybe you're going into some sort of retirement. There could be some sort of, some sort of opportunity to which that brings in a balance. Child with the Lily. Interesting. Child, immaturity with maturity. It is, it could be um, it could be elderly. It could be peaceful and serene. There's some sort of discreetness attached. I get retirement. Some of you are going towards retirement. Let's just pull another card. Another two cards that tell the story. Maturity, immaturity, and maturity. Balance. That's beautiful. You get the mice card and you get the garden. Okay, well, this is interesting because that kind of goes into getting some sort of balance. So you got the mice, which is 23. This is kind of like in small increments, and of moving forward towards this calmness and peaceness. So with the garden coming through, it's like you, it's like a worrisome event. What is this worrisome event? Maybe you're worried about retirement in some sort of way. Give me, now I got to get two more cards for you about a message that comes through about which road to take. About a message that's come, so worried about, it's maybe that you are balanced something out of the worry of immaturity and maturity. And now that you guys are focusing in on a message that comes through, some sort of letter or message or manifesto, this is something that's written and recorded. And I feel that this is moving towards that. It's like some information that comes through about the mice, the 22 cards. So this could be about some sort of decision or choice. Hold on one sec. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have you in here. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were out there, Bubby. I'm sorry. I did not know you were out there. All right.